Hey folks, Mike here today with some impressions here on Battlefield 1. If you look at the top right corner, you'll see I'm only rank 4, and so I am doing some kind of early impressions because I've not done a ton of stuff in this game up to now. So the reason I'm coming back to this is, well, I've never played it before, right? So I have a Game Pass subscription, which also gives me an EA Play subscription, and so I figured I'd go ahead and play Battlefield 1 and 5, which are both games that I've yet to play. So I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I liked 1942. That was a pretty decent game. To me, Battlefield 2 is the game. I was pretty decent at it. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself good, but I was top 5, top 3 in Canada, and I'd usually be top 250 worldwide, which, you know, if you put that in context of like an RTS or a fighting game or whatever, like beyond the top 16, 32, like, yeah, you're good, but you're nothing necessarily special, right? You're good, but not go to a tournament, and you may do something interesting in the open stuff, in the open bracket, but you're not gonna necessarily get super far either. So anyway. Yeah. I like the Battlefield 2 a lot. With that said, I'm gonna try and concentrate more on the talking, less on the playing, because I'm gonna get caught here talking a lot. So, what I loved about Battlefield 2, or let's go kick it up a notch. Bad Company 2 is the next game, and yeah, that game was pretty damn interesting in a lot of ways. I thought that the 4 kits were a bit of a downgrade, right? It took out some of the depth of the game by simplifying to just 4 equipment setups. I wasn't crazy about that change, but then you had the I don't want to use my mask. I'm just gonna let myself die here. So yeah, it led to some interesting stuff with the destruction and all the other mechanics that they put in. So, you know, generally good games. And to me, after Bad Company 2, that's kind of where the franchise kind of lost it a little bit. I find the games just lacked depth after that, because you had what was ultimately a really good combo to go with Battlefield 3, right? You had the cool destruction and the rush mode that they put in with Bad Company 2. Conquest was not great because the maps were designed for rush. I don't even remember if there was Conquest, to be fair, but and then you had Battlefield 2, which worked really well for what it was. So, you know, all they really had to do, and I say this as it being like a super simple thing to do, but realistically, all they had to actually do was just, you know, put the best of both games together, and you have potentially the ultimate Battlefield game in a lot of ways. And unfortunately, it feels like they kind of dumbed down everything with Battlefield 3. They just didn't excel at any one thing in particular, right? You still had the 4 kits, which were, yeah, I wish they did more than 4. At least they should have done at least 5, right? 7's a lot. I get why they moved away from 7 kits, but 4 would have been good, or 5 would have been a good number. the maps were kind of, I don't, to me the maps weren't great because I don't remember any of them. Like I remember maybe two maps, which like the two maps everyone plays. I don't remember the vehicles being a huge thing either. Which again, you know, I guess that's kind of what happens. I play that game a lot, but it just wasn't memorable ultimately, which was probably the biggest problem with it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was kind of lacking in stuff that made Battlefield games special. So, you know, that's Battlefield 3. And then 4 just kind of continued down that route and just didn't do anything crazy, new, revolutionary, whatever. It just kind of continued down that road, I guess. And then what was 4? 4 was the one with all the performance issues. My god, that game, like the net stuff on it was just bleh.
We have lost the sector.
That game was no fun. It took them a long time to fix it too, and by the time they fixed it, it was better, but it still wasn't amazing by any means. And you know, you can see in the top right corner, I've got all the netcode problems going on. I don't know. I played Battlefield 2 on worse internet than this. You know, 64 players, bullet physics were a thing. Like, I don't know what's changed so much over the years, other than just less efficient games? I don't know. Damn it. Concentrating too much there. So, yeah, and then I think after Battlefield 4, Hardline, I believe was the next one. I just... unless Hardline was between 3 and 4, I honestly don't remember. So what are my thoughts on this? Honestly, more positives than I was expecting. I was not expecting to like this at all. I don't like this setting. I prefer the modern games. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot 2142. That was after Battlefield 2. Yeah, that was okay. The problem with 2142 was so freaking buggy. You know, Battlefield 2 was already a bug fest, and then 2142 was just like another step in that direction of just like so freaking broken. And so a lot of people kind of lost interest in it. And I don't know, it could have been an expansion pack, but they had done Special Forces as an expansion pack, and then they started doing DLCs, what we would consider modern day DLCs with Armored Fury and Euro Forces. So there's no way 2142 is going to be an expansion or a mod. I mean, it could have been a mod, rather. There's no way it could have been an expansion or a DLC. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like this game. I played a couple maps the other day, and they were like night or foggy maps, and I freaking hated it. But now these couple maps we've been playing today were like all bright, sunny ones, nice and fun. So definitely way more enjoyable maps than what I've been playing the last couple days. But yeah, it's a Battlefield game. I think that's ultimately my complaint about this, is it's not. It's the same problem I had with 3 and 4, which is just like, hey, we made a more competent shooter, big scale shooter kind of game, and I don't know, the new special stuff that this game has is like, hey, we took rush mode and added more steps. So instead of just being rush, it's like rush, but like you move forwards or backwards. Like, I don't know. Just they've not changed much there, which is fine. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. To be fair, classic rush is in there, and that's the other thing, I guess. This is an older game, so there's not as many people playing it. So some of the modes are actually kind of difficult to play, just because you don't have a ton of people playing. So taking damage there. Anyways, yeah. Nope. No reason to die there.
We are losing objective butter.
Is there a way I can get up there? Oh, come on. I was gonna see that happen. Yeah, it's a competent game. How about that? I think it's interesting because it is a, you know, it is the older one. There's not as many people playing it, obviously. So it can be a little bit difficult to get access to some of the game modes and whatnot. But it's not impossible. Like, there's still clearly an active community playing this. So, you know, if you're gonna hop on and look for any match, that's not gonna be too difficult. However, it depends what you're looking to play. How safe is this area? Other than revives being impossible. There's probably someone in there. Yeah. I've not been crazy about some of the maps I've played so far. Some of the last couple maps today have been a lot nicer. Some of the maps I was playing yesterday were brutal. There were like a lot of like
20 attackers remain.
night maps or like just kind of ugly maps, whereas this here has been a lot nicer. You know, these are nice, bright, sunny, fun and interesting. So that's been fun. I think the maps themselves have been so far. I can't say that they've been great or bad. I'd need a bit more experience with the game to really be a judge of that. But what I will say So I'm not crazy about needing to unlock weapons and stuff, you know, it's something that's always been a problem with some of the newer ones. You know, I get giving people different options and stuff and feeling a pride and having a sense of progression and all that is just, like, the problem with this game in particular is that there's literally nothing available for me to do. Like, you fire it up and it's like, I can't unlock anything. I don't have resources to unlock stuff with. I can't use alternate weapons. I have nothing available, which kind of sucks. You know, you want to get into a new game, want to have some fun, and it's just like, hey, what you got is what you got. Don't bother trying to get into some fancy loadouts or anything. Game ain't gonna give you any of that stuff. So I wish they didn't do that. I wish they would just. I wish they'd just freaking give you stuff. You know, give me something. I'm not saying to remove unlocks. I'm just saying give me something. Give me something so I can start. I can have a little bit more choices in my loadouts. You know, I want to have something. Yeah, it feels like because I have no upgrades, no unlocks, I can't put different stuff on my guns. It feels like I am literally stuck with these basic kits until I unlock something. It's not that the basic kits are useless, it's just I have zero flexibility in the way I can play because I'm stuck playing. Ooh, damn. Oh, he was right there. Let's say that's a good shot because I thought he was coming from way over the hill. But nah, he's just coming from a little gap in the wall there.
We have lost the sector.
The fog. So this was the other thing I saw when I was playing yesterday, which is like the Foggy Maps. Which, I don't know. I find it kind of sucks. I should have seen it coming. I didn't think it would. Again, I don't have the experience in this game to know. I didn't think the falling debris would kill you, but here we are. Pro tip: falling debris from the airship or whatever it's called will totally freaking murder you.
We are losing objective apples.
Apples. Imagine spending all that time climbing that up just to get spawn camped. Alright, am I blind? Or can I legitimately not see anyone?
We have taken objective apples.
Where are people? Nice. That's... Nope. Yeah. I still like this game. still like Battlefield games in general. I still think they're competently made and they've got some interesting stuff going on with them. Ooh. I could also, yeah, do that and just ignore that guy for a while. Pretend I don't exist. He wants to get me. I ain't giving him satisfaction. I'll let someone else get shot. Is he dead? Nope. That guy. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Yeah, like the fog. I get why they want to do the fog. Because then... Oh, stupid sandbag. Stupid sandbag. Got in my way. Obviously they want to do the fog to give a bit of coverage, right? Give people a way to push in here. And, this guy just waiting for me? Probably was, because he just died. Oh my god.
We are losing objective butter.
Hey, that's this one. Someone here? I don't know. I guess we could play through the remaining round here. Kind of see what we can do. But yeah,
Half of the enemy is gone.
I'm interested in seeing how 5 is different. Because again, like I said, I'm not crazy about the setting. And 5 is going to be the same kind of deal. There must be a guy. I saw that
We are
guy.
losing objective apples.
Apples, eh? Ah. Oh, okay. That's just one guy. Oh, the fog's lifting. Oh, hey, we're losing B.
We have lost objective butter.
Bad time to reload. Whoa! Someone climbed up here. Whoa! That was a decent stint. It wasn't great though. It was an okay stint being up there. I'm not crazy about being sniper, but you know, if you can make it work, you can make it work, right? Is there a ladder here somewhere? Someone's climbing over there.
We are losing objective apples.
Apples. Oh, I got B back. I think we got this locked. So if we can just kind of chill up here, it'll make this one kind of difficult to cap. Fan out a bit from where these guys are.
50 attackers were
Yeah, I still need to learn the all the freaking keyboard buttons and stuff. I don't know them by heart, so I definitely get some weird moments of like trying to do something. It's like, nah, fumbling with the controls. But that's just me with games in general. You know, for as good as I was with Battlefield 2, like that was absolutely without a doubt my peak. You know, and what helped with that game was the fact that I could very easily play as, you know, a medic plus basically assault. You know, as as a medic, and half my score is from reviving people, and the other half was just straight up murdering. Like the medic kit in that game was so freaking strong. And it was enough that like just playing medic could very easily turn the tide in the game. You know, you're getting enough heals and revives that you're stopping your team from losing points, which makes winning kind of trivial at that point. But you know, it is what it is, and we'll see how this video goes. I feel like it's been pretty long, and I have a tendency to concentrate on the game a lot, so it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna be interested in seeing what Battlefield 5 changes. Because like some of these maps, at least the maps I've played so far, I haven't played all of them, but the maps I've played so far have been kinda meh. Oh. That's bad for my health. I was gonna see if that gun can shoot way up somehow. I doubt it, but you know, it's worth a shot.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh boy. That blimp is bad for... oh, it's an airship. Well, we'll wrap it up here. I'm gonna get out of this game anyways, and yeah, I suppose probably next week I'll have a video on Battlefield 5, since I'll play a little bit of that, give it a go, see how it is, and I'll probably uninstall because, I don't know, I'm not super hard on the multiplayer stuff, but there are a couple options. You know, there's your standard Conquest and Rush, of course, and yeah, the rest are kind of, I don't know, they all seem to be typical variants. As for the single player game, because I played all of 10 minutes of it, it seems like they have some interesting ideas, but also I just wasn't feeling it, so part of that is also Battlefield and single player in my mind never go together, so I really don't care about it. But yeah, for real now, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.